Look, I just must tell you for your benefit. You see, this morning, I woke, I don't know, 5 o'clock-ish, perhaps nearer 6, and I was thinking about things of yesterday, and I thought, oh, no. I don't want to go back to sleep. I think I'm awake. I don't really want to do breathing exercises or something, Kriya. I don't know what to do. Of course, I should be thanking God. So I tried thanking God for a few things, but my mind kept wandering. I'd thank him for one thing, and it led on to something, and I thought, oh no, I should be thanking God. So I come back to another thing. And I realised, Marshall, you're not getting anywhere. You know in your heart that when you listen to your recordings, you get back on track. Do it. I don't mean I got words. I just thought this. It seemed the right thing to think. So I looked at, S0907, which was favoritism, and how it linked up with the next one that was originally recorded after that, and I'd got it as a later number further down in my list that I'm in the throes of publishing at the minute on YouTube. Which of these, including this one now, I guess? Well, it will be anyway. And so I had to listen to both of them through, and that led on to listening to another one. And now I'm flying for the day. My whole being, purpose, drive, awareness, readiness for the day, I'm alive in God for the day. It's pouring with rain outside. It's daylight, but it's murky. There was a red sky because there's a big cloud cover over most of it, and it's not looking too promising weather-wise, but I'm dynamized. I'm full of life. It's only 6 minutes past 7 now. But do you see, you need to know what transforms you for good and move towards it. Perhaps it's the company of a very good person. I probably mean good too. Perhaps it's singing. Perhaps it's recording, you recording, or writing. I used to get the same effect when I start to write, and I get the same effect now, of course, when I start to record. It causes my whole being to fall in line, and I'm alive again in our Heavenly Dad. That oneness of John 17, I in them and thou in us, that they may be one as we are one. That's what we need, you and I, to experience ever the oneness of being in God and God in us, our Heavenly Dad. So, yeah, this sounds like an advert to persuade you to listen to my recordings. Well, if that's what lifts you, then that is valid. Yes, do that. And if it's listening to someone else that really lifts you into that presence of God, oh, right, go for it. Obviously, I wouldn't see it as reliable as listening to me. But then I'm just biased, aren't I? I can only be biased to my own experience. And you're biased to yours, bless you. So whether it's worship or reading scripture or listening to Marshall or doing your own recording, writing it or recording it on your phone, whatever. I don't mean to say whatever as in dismissing it lightly. Whatever earnestly brings you, you know in your heart, usually brings you back to that oneness with God. Do it with all your heart. You see, I assumed it was just going to be this morning, thanking God will get me back. But it didn't. I couldn't hold my mind to it. But listening to recordings, well, the recording holds your mind, doesn't it? It keeps reminding you of what it's saying because it's next to you. You're listening to it. In my case, here, laying in bed with it on the pillow next to me. And it's playing one of my recordings. As I say, it was the one on favoritism and then the one on 9/11. Yeah. And the one following it. Look, you know the way. Walk ye in it. Bless you. Thank you, Dad.